Well, hey there everybody. Just going to do kind of a little update on the John Deere, on the AC of the John Deere and also the AC of the New Holland TL100. And because I know, well, it wasn't my last video. A couple of videos ago, I think, I mentioned about I was baling hay, and the AC in this tractor went out. And of course that one we was having issues with, which it's got a new pump in it, and also we had to replace the fan clutch in it too, so it actually run a whole lot better. And it actually my uncle did use it to brush hog. He used his 10-foot brush hog to brush hog with it, and he said it actually stayed pretty cool. Didn't overheat, or temperature gauge didn't get up there pretty good, and he said it stayed down there where it should be and stayed pretty cool. And he said that, and he said it actually seemed like it pulled the brush hog a lot better than what it has in the past. So and then also I was planning on cutting hay, start cutting this Thursday, and we got 2 more fields to cut. And we're at the other farm. I got 5 acres over there, the other hay field over there, which is 5 acres, got it to cut. And then got a field just right back off over here that I'm going to cut. And I was actually kind of looking at it, and there's a lot of Bermuda and good hay down there at the bottom part. And I've actually been debating on getting square baler out and square baling that bottom section there, and then round baling the hillside, and which ain't really that steep of a hillside, but that hillside's got a lot more Johnson grass in it, and other stuff. I mean, it's got good hay in it too, but there's patches of Johnson grass and stuff, which but also little update on John Deere. We got the AC fixed in it, and what I had caused the issue for it to quit, there's an evaporator, I believe that's what my granddad called it, that's up in the top of the cab there, that top piece. There's 2 bolts up there, and I never did get any video of it, so I apologize that I wasn't around. My grandpa and uncle, it rained last week, and or Thursday, I think we had, it rained last Thursday, and got quite a bit of rain, so they couldn't really do much, and they had pretty much had it tore apart, and within last weekend, I think it was, they had it put back together. So before I can even really help them out or anything, they already had it pretty well put back together. But there's 2 bolts up there you take out, and then that whole piece lifts up like a car hood, and it's got a little deal there that you just help hold it up. And but the evaporator in it had pretty much blown a line, or blown a hole in the line, and also right where on the evaporator side, or on the evaporator, there's a nut that where the rubber line connects into that and tighten that nut down onto the rubber line. Well, that had gotten corroded real bad and stuff, and it was pretty bad shape, and so Grandpa had to get a new evaporator for that. And also there was another line, I think he said, that had blowed. And so yeah, that was pretty much the issue, and so now they got it put back together, and the AC, I actually had to pull the John Deere out here the other day, and I let it sit there running out there for a little bit, then got back in and went to back in here, and it's actually pretty nice and cold in there. And of course that won't last, won't need the AC for before long, especially I think it's supposed to cool off Thursday. Like I said, this coming Thursday we got rain coming. I think it's only like a 20 or 30% chance, and then it's supposed to cool off in the 70s. Of course, I've heard every weatherman says something different. One guy says, oh, it's going to be about between 75 and 78 degrees, and then the other one says the high is going to be 68 or 65, and so they really don't know. We'll just find out when it gets here. But I was planning on start cutting Thursday afternoon when I got home, so that plan is kind of blown out of the water. I just have to wait and see next week, and if it eventually gets a little too late where we can't cut it, we'll just have to brush hog it and kind of mulch it up. Which I actually got quite a bit of hay as it is, but just wanted to cut it and clean it up. And like I said, especially that bottom, I was wanting to cut and square bale that bottom section there, but who knows, may not happen. And then we got this round baler hooked up here because, like I said, we was planning on being in the hay this coming weekend. And then also I went up there to the equipment shed and drug out the 688, and we still got this big beast, and I think Grandpa is planning on rebuilding it this winter and taking it up there to the shop and overhauling it, which would be this would be the third time that we've had this thing overhauled. And it's Grandpa had bought this thing, I want to say in 97 or 98, brand new. Or well, he actually traded he had an old 560 Heston that he absolutely hated. And so the day he got rid of that and traded up and got this thing, he was pretty well happy. And I'll say this beller has been a pretty good round baler for us. Of course, like I said, we've had the thing ever since it was new, and I couldn't tell you how many bales have gone through this thing. And like I said, it's been rebuilt twice, or we've had it rebuilt twice already. The first time we took it to our New Holland dealership, or a local New Holland dealership, and they done it, and that was pretty expensive. I think it cost Grandpa right around $5,000 to have this thing overhauled. I had them do it. And then the second time, I can't remember how much it cost, but I know it was a lot less than having the dealership do it. But I will say this, it's no fun overhauling a round baler. It is no fun, but it's actually worth it, I guess, in my opinion. But no, there's some bearings probably going to have to be replaced, and the gears, I believe that's what happened, was the gears over there, one of them completely stripped out, and then I know there's a few over there that's getting pretty bad shape, and they're getting pretty well sharpened, and so it's time to replace them. And like I said, especially when it comes to pulling them drums out, all three of them big drums there, all of them is it's kind of dark in here, but yeah, they're all pretty much a pain to pull out, and it's, like I said, it's no fun, but I guess it's worth it. And like I said, it's been a good baler to us, even though it has caught fire a few times, and the last time it caught fire we almost dang near lost it. So yeah, that's probably the plan for this thing, is rebuild it, and then, because Grandpa's wanting to use it as a backup baler, and just use that one as the main baler now, and then keep this one, rebuild it, and then keep it for a backup in this case, so that way if that one ever goes down, we got one ready to rock and roll and go out to the field. And what else I was going to say? Like I said, this video is just pretty much just going to be a talking video, and just me yakking around, and of course the reason I pulled it down here was I plan on, when it starts cooling off, which may be this weekend, I plan on this side of the barn. Of course, I don't know if y'all can be able to see it, get around here. Of course, spider webs everywhere. But I was talking to my uncle yesterday, And whenever it cools off, which I may do it this weekend, if it cools off like they're saying, I plan on going through and cleaning all this crap up, and like all that old boards right there, half of them, like that one long one there, that's been there for ages, as long as I can remember. Because I were stacking hay up in this barn, and stacking hay on this side, and I were having to be careful about not to drive on them things, and because they got nails in them and stuff, so I plan on just taking them and cutting them up and throwing them in the dumpster. And of course, a lot of it's that old milled oak, and there's a bunch of boards right there. Try to figure out what to do with. They got nails. Those are actually good. They just got nails in them. And then figure out what to do with my 2 tractor tires that came off my Massey 231. And then I got a bunch of old tires down there that's need to be done something with. Half of them no good. And like to clean all this mess up and actually be able to somewhat maybe use this. What I'm kind of thinking about is there's no 16-foot trailer down there that's actually, well, it's a relative of ours. He had to clean up his place, and he got rid of most everything, but what he wanted to keep, well, it came out here to the farm, and because he got that 16-foot trailer full of lawnmowers and stuff, and I actually did try to buy them off of him, and he didn't want to part with them, because I can't say much. I'm about saving up old lawnmowers and stuff, because I pretty much have a scrap yard of lawnmowers back behind the chicken house over there at my grandparents'. I pretty much had a bunch of lawnmowers over there that I just used for parts and stuff, and finally I kept what I wanted, and I still use parts of, and the rest of them that was pretty well gutted out. I just hauled the rest of them off. But I plan on taking that 16-foot trailer, and at least I can get rid of all this crap. At least probably backing it up to right about to here. And then there's that old trailer down there that's got the generator in it and stuff, which I need to clean it out too. And maybe don't know if there was a way of course there's that opening there. There was kind of a way that maybe I can weasel that generator trailer right into here. And then there's a gate right there, and of course I'm planning on cleaning up all that crap right there. There's saplings growing up through there, and then I'm going to clean all that up. And then there's those old gates there. There's actually, I know 2 of those gates there were on the front of this barn. And then there was one down there at the end of this side, and there was another one at the end of that side. Put them gates somewhere where they can't get bent up or lost or anything like that, because they're still good. And maybe figure out, maybe park something else right in here, and then you know, it gives me more room to put whatever else down that way, or because I know that trailer, which I probably could be wrong, but I know this 16-foot trailer ain't going anywhere soon, and then like I said, if I can get that generator trailer parked right in here, I can probably do like I did the other side and stack hay up on this side, or even maybe squirrel bells if I needed to. But I've been stacking the squirrel bells over in the house over there, or not in the house, over there at the house in the barn over there, and so that's usually where the squirrel bells go. And so yeah, that's just at least kind of give some more room for here. And like I said, clean up a lot of this crap, and I'm not walking over that way either. I'll show you all why I'm not walking that way. And then also I plan on all this crap here, like that old box there, could be thrown in the dumpster, and that box there can be thrown away, and then the safety fence there, that probably does need to stay because of the dirt pit. And then my uncle's bucket that he had rebuilt here a while back, I need to put it somewhere where he can get to it if he needs it. because it would be nice to at least bring the no-till drill back here a little bit farther back, and so which I'll have to move it whenever I get the loader back on John Deere, because that's going to be the only tractor that's going to pick that heavy thing up. And then maybe put this back off over there. Just pretty much rearrange the barn a little bit and roll up that big garden hose and then do something, which we're about to motor too. But maybe scoot that back a little bit, and or put it, kind of put them off over there, right there in that corner. And then also, there's a bunch of lumber I had kind of stacked up right there that need to do something with. And then old semi tires, which we got enough of them around here. And then, pretty much kind of clean this up. And I don't quite really know. I ain't quite debated on. Ain't quite debated on if I want to put of course I got a half a dozen buckets. I probably need to throw some of them away, but clean this crap up here too, and then maybe I can bring the semi tires in here and just kind of either line them up or stack them up right in here, because that's about as far as I'm going to go with the round bales. And then I got that sapling there that I'm going to cut out. And of course there's this old water tank that's in here that don't get used anymore, which actually there's a line that runs plumb over on the other side of the farm. And I remember the last time we used it was, I think 2013 or 2014, when we had a real bad drought one year, one summer, and the ponds have pretty much dried up, and so we put a water trough over there on the other side of the farm for the cows, and pretty much ran a line all the way over there, and that helped out quite a bit. And pretty much this would pump out of the well and fill up, and then whenever that water trough out there would need some more water, it'd kick on automatically and send water to it. But it hasn't been used in a while. I don't even know if it's any good. But that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing whenever this fall, whenever it cools off. And also, reason why I did not notice this, of course, I don't know if y'all can see it. Oh, yep, there it is. There was a bunch of them on that thing here the other day, but I didn't never noticed that until the other day I was in here and I started walking out through there, and then seen that, and I thought, holy crap. And I told my uncle about it, and he said, yeah, we probably need to spray them just in case somebody bumps that tin or something right there and would have a very bad day. And maybe eventually one of these days put a door on there. I'll explain that in maybe another video or some slow day. But yeah, that's kind of what I got planned for this fall, or like I said, whenever she cools off some, where I don't have to worry about the snakes and the creepy crawlies. And yeah, just like I said, this is more or less going to be a talking video, and move that sprayer somewhere. That'd probably be moved off over there somewhere too, because when we go to feeding hay, I'll have to get in there and to get to the round bales. But otherwise, I believe that's going to be it. Watching, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Bye.